Good afternoon. Good afternoon. YouTube, YouTube. Good afternoon, YouTube. P9. I have another live stream. I haven't done this live stream in like over a week. It's been over a week since I've done the live stream. Y'all tap in. Y'all tap in. I'm gonna try to do these things more often, these live streams more often, but you guys tap in. First time in over a week where I did a live stream. I've been posting videos these over the course of these past, say, 4 days, 4 or 5 days, going back to Thursday. So for P9, been on that grind, but been grinding with the vlogging and with the 9 to 5. So guys, tap in. Tuesday afternoon. Come on up in here. Let's chop it up. Come on up in here. Once y'all come into the chat, come into the live stream, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Ready to chop it up this Tuesday afternoon. Got one person in the building. Khalil, the mom. What's up? What's going on? So glad to have you this afternoon. How you been doing? It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. I think the last time I did a live stream was on last, I believe that was Monday of last week when I was over at Bridge Street. I was out and about. That was the last stream that I did. And that stream was like 2 hours long, I believe. Yeah, we had a really, really good live stream. And so I'm back at it again. Got two people in here now. Got two people in the building. I'm excited. I got a 4 day, well, was it a 4 day weekend? No, 5 day weekend coming up. I got my 2 days off coming up and an additional 3 days that I took, so glad to be able to that I can get some relaxation, but I'm still gonna vlog in between those days that I have off from my job. But yeah, yeah, I'm just looking forward to relaxing. I'm gonna go visit my mother, go visit my mom down in Montgomery, spend a few days with her. I've been good, thanks. And how are you? Yeah, it's been a while. Welcome back. Yeah, everything's been going good. I just celebrated my birthday. My birthday was on this past Saturday on the 16th. So I just got done celebrating my birthday. Well, I'm really not done celebrating my birthday. Um, I didn't get a chance to celebrate on my actual birthday, which was Saturday, but I'm gonna do that on these days coming up. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Just been you know working, grinding at the 9 to 5, and also doing these vlogs. Been dropped As you guys have seen, I've dropped a few videos over the course of the past 3 to 4 days. So so I've just been doing that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some rest these next few days. That's great. Rest is definitely needed, and mom will be so happy having you around. Oh yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, she's really, really excited about me coming to visit her. You know, she's really excited. And then of course I'm a go down there, spend a few days with her, come back for a couple days to get some work done, and then I'm also going to go see her for Thanksgiving, spend Thanksgiving with her. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to, you know, helping her whip up a little Thanksgiving feast. Nothing too major. Just it's a time, just an opportunity for us to bond, you know. Really looking forward to it. I notice your videos are way shorter now, which is great. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I try to condense them a little bit more. Like basically, I feel like it's really important to try to keep them as short as possible. Yeah, and also, you know, I haven't done any big cities in a while too. Once I get back to doing big cities, like big city vlogs, I'm gonna condense those and break those up into smaller segments. Probably do it to where I post them in like maybe 30, anywhere between 30 to 45 minute increments, and do it in a way of a series. But that's if I do like big cities. I've been doing mostly smaller cities and smaller towns lately, which have basically been my favorite. Like, and then when I did the poll in the community tab about a week or so ago, I asked the people, I asked my followers or my subscribers, my YouTube family. I like to refer to you guys more so as a YouTube family as opposed to like followers. But yeah, I did a community tab, and most of the people voted as far as the type of cities they prefer. A lot of people voted like unanimously for small cities and towns. So, that's really been my focus here over these past few weeks or so, you know. And plus I found and in me personally, I found a lot more enjoyment in the small cities and towns too. Because for one, uh it's a lot more laid back, and two, it's easier to find parking. Like, parking in these big cities are just an absolute nightmare. You gotta they be nickel and diming, like, especially people who visit, people out of town, those big cities nickel and dime. Like, they charge you to park for a couple of hours, 2, 3, 4 hours. You don't have that problem in the smaller towns. As long as you get there, you park, on one of those slanted those slanted parking spaces, you're good to go. You're good to go. I can just park my car, don't have to pay anything, and just do my thing and then be in and out like that. So that's what I like about the smaller town. And some of the smaller cities that I visit, even after I vlog, like for instance in Lynchburg, I vlogged in Lynchburg, and then I spent some time there, ate, got me something to eat, and just enjoyed the vibe of the city. The vibe of the city. The people there are very welcoming. So you get a lot more of that hospitality that in the smaller cities and smaller towns. They embrace you more than you would probably get in the big cities. And that's not to say big cities don't have good people, but it's just, it's, I feel like the smaller cities and smaller towns, they have more of that community, like, mindset. They're more hospitable. That's, at least that's been my experience. I can't speak for everybody, but that's been my experience. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun when I did those vlogs this past few days. It was Tennessee has a lot of really nice little towns and cities, but a lot of them too though. A lot of those smaller towns are have grown, have exponentially grown as far as population growth. I mean, especially the ones those cities and towns that aren't that far from Nashville. You know, Hersey TV. I love your videos. I appreciate it. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. I totally get you. You remind me back in October, we had a fan vacation in one of Johannesburg's biggest mall, and we got lost for like 45 minutes because we had parked so far and it's really busy. Yeah, there, those big cities, the parking is yeah, it's trying to compete for a parking space, and then you end up when you finally find a parking space, you park so far away from where you're trying to go. It's just a you get a lot more hassle when you go to the bigger cities than you would in the smaller towns. You know, you can just pretty much like I've been to bigger cities, tried to vlog in bigger cities, and it took me like 20 to 30 minutes just to find a place to park. And it cut into my time that I could have been, vlogging. It cut into my time just trying to find a place to park. That Trump prediction was on point. Yeah, look, like I already knew. I already knew. Like, I mean, it was just if you just look at the events that transpired prior to the election, the interviews and everything, like it was just a foregone conclusion. The amount of support that Trump was getting, it was just a foregone conclusion he was going to win the election. Like I just like, yeah, it just I was like, the only thing I said, the only way he was going to lose that election is if there was something that was going on behind the scenes that yeah, that would have rigged the election to go another way. But yeah, but I appreciate you for watching that video too. That was my Scottsboro video. Have you seen videos from Joe and Nick? I have not. I have not. I'm definitely but I'm definitely open to checking out their videos. Um, like I said, I'm all about like finding out about other YouTubers and stuff like that. Especially, within I'm very versatile when it comes to like types of content and like categories and stuff like that. But especially if they're a travel vlogger, I'm definitely into looking at those type of videos. But you do well. Your videos and qualities are totally amazing. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot. It really means a lot when you guys tap in and enjoy the videos because that's really why I make them. I make them so because I want to. I think about I try to keep the viewers in mind. When I make these videos because I want to make them for the enjoyment of the audience. So that's very important to me. You know. Oh, by the way, my girlfriend. Shout out to my girl. She just recently purchased me she got as a birthday gift. She got me a new camera, a new digital camera, or not digital camera, a new vlogging camera. So I'm a matter of fact. Let me show you. This is what the camera looks like. It's the Osmo, DJI Osmo. So I've been testing it out. So I'm gonna start vlogging with it coming up here pretty soon. You know, it's a really nice camera, and I'm gonna do some more tests test runs with it, especially when it comes to night. I did some research before my girlfriend brought the camera for me. I did some research and did some about what really good vlogging cameras, and that was like probably one of the top tier vlogging cameras, especially when it pertains to doing night footage. As you guys have noticed, I haven't really done a lot of night videos, due in large part because the camera that I had before, the GoPro, it's a GoPro is a good camera, but they're really not good in low light situations. So um, that this camera right here is better performing in low lighting situations, you know, for sure. Joe Nick do similar videos to you. They get a lot of views. I think you could take a few pointers from him. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out. I'm gonna check out the channel. Um, and this camera is the DJI. What is it called? It's a Osmo. It's the Osmo 4. It's the Osmo 4, and like it's got a lot of good reviews on it. I actually just I was, I've basically been reading up, doing a lot of tutorials on it, and or reading or viewing tutorials on them, and they're really good in low light situations, So um, and the image, the picture is a lot more crisp too, you know. The picture is very crisp. I've been doing footage on it, these past couple of days, just experimenting with it. So I can't wait to start using it for vlogging and posting those videos. Yeah, she's for keeps. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Very nice of your lady. Glad to see a lady that supports her, man. Absolutely. She's been very supportive of me ever since I started, doing this YouTube vlogging and stuff like that. She's been supporting me, been behind me 100%, because I think the doing large part too, a lot of it is that she's really glad that I've really found something that I am passionate about. So yeah, so shout out to her. She really, yeah, she made this birthday experience really really good birthday experience for real. Like, and so yeah, it's definitely a higher it definitely has higher resolution than the GoPro. I did a compare and contrast of the two cameras, and yeah, the Osmo is that image is like super like crystal clear. Like this an actual 4K camera, so definitely looking forward to putting it to use. Let's see. I love that your videos are informative. I love that you are visiting small towns. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, small towns like when I did that community poll about a week or so ago, like it was just unanimous that like a lot of my subscribers, they prefer those over the big cities. You know, and and definitely I even me myself, I've gotten a lot of enjoyment and in the treatment, the way people treat me in the smaller towns is just, it's just they treat you like in my experience, every time I go to these smaller towns, they treat you kind of like they've known you their entire lives, and they don't even know you from a can of paint. You know, Maybe in your next videos you can show us the town and different neighborhoods, maybe in driving film. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one of the. I want. I think I'm gonna do a driving video one of these days. Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah, because a lot of times, and it's good. Now I have posted videos in the past where I went to like bigger cities and I went to like different like my New Orleans video. I think my New Orleans video was the most like comprehensive video that I've done on a city that I've done on one city, that my New Orleans and my Memphis video. But let me see. Can you tell us about yourself, a little bit about where you're from? Yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm from originally. I was born in Georgia. I was born in Georgia, raised in Alabama, and due to my circumstances with my parents and stuff like that, my family situation, it caused me to kind of go back and forth between Georgia and Alabama as a child. But I was raised primarily in Alabama, Montgomery to be exact. That's where my parents live now. Well, my stepfather lived in Montgomery. My father he lives in Florida now, but my father was raised in Texas. So I got family in Texas, and I got family in Alabama. And so Alabama is my home state, and I've always been interested in traveling ever since I was about I probably say 7 or 8 years old. My parents would whenever they could, they would take us to like they'll take us down to Florida, or they'll take us to mostly primarily places within the South, you know, like take us to Texas, and so it would be like road trips and stuff like that. But then one summer, my dad, what he used to do, he used to travel and teach computer classes across the country. And one summer he had me and a couple of my step siblings and my older sister, who's my biological sister. So he had all of us with him one summer, and we was just traveling with him. Like we would go to wherever he was scheduled to teach computer courses. We would travel with him. So we went to like Chicago. We went to that summer we went to Chicago. We went to Washington D.C. We went to Miami, and where else did we go? I think went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So basically, mostly cities within like the Midwest and the Eastern Seaboard. We would travel to those places with them, and that's what really sparked my interest in traveling and seeing different cities, different geographical forms. And the icing on the cake was when I was like 13, and we went on like a little family cruise down to the Bahamas. So that was the first time I've ever been outside of the country. Went to the Caribbean, and that was a lot of fun. So those events are what basically fueled my interest in traveling, and and here I am now. You know, I work a 9 to 5 right now, and and every opportunity I get to go different places, I'm gonna seize the moment and go and get footage and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's that's basically what it is. What it is about me in a nutshell. You know, maybe one of these days, hopefully in the future, I plan on doing some international vlogs as well. But for the most part, for the time being, I'm just keeping it domestic right here in the states. Wow, I was in Alabama this morning. Now in Florida, I'm in trucker. So you be yeah, oh trucker. Oh, you be on the road like crazy. You be going over there everywhere. Wow, yeah, that trucking that's the life of a trucker. Yeah, I'll be going everywhere, man. So I salute to you truckers as well. Salute to the truckers. Y'all be working like clockwork, bro. And but hey. As part of the without truckers, the distributors, man, this country, I mean, we wouldn't be able to, like, y'all are the reason why, we have the products and everything you guys deliver. So shout out to the truckers out there for sure. And all my blue collar workers, you know. Thanks for the response. How old are you? I just turned 35 a couple 3 days ago. My birthday was on the 16th of November, so I just turned 35 years old. You know, everyone's job is important. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody. 35, you look 21. Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Yeah, I get that a lot. I was about to say he looks 25. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I've gotten that so many times. Every time these past few years when I told people I was in my 30s, they was like, "No way, you got to be at the oldest 25." They was like, "Hey, no way." Yeah, they didn't. The people don't believe me when I tell them, you know. So yeah, I definitely, like I said, I definitely take it though. I definitely take that as a compliment. So it's yeah. Yeah, my father just turned 60 back in January. My father's 60 years old. My mom is 65. No. What led you to make videos? What is with your channel? Well, like I've been making videos actually. I've been vlogging ever since I want to say at least 2021. I started vlogging. Um like before I would just go, I would travel, but I never documented any of it. Like I was one of those type of people. I would travel, maybe take a couple of pictures with my phone, but that's pretty much the only like type of documentation that I really had. I never really recorded or really got any type of never really documented my experience. So I figured, well, since I like to travel so much and I'm really into geography and things of that nature, why not just pick up a camera, and vlog? At the time I'm thinking, like that was the thing, the wave was vlogging and just doing that. So I was like, well, I'll just grab a camera and uh and it started back in 2021. But I was literally just recording videos just for the heck of doing it. I wasn't I At that time in 2021, I had no idea that I was going to actually start a YouTube channel. That idea didn't really start to materialize until at least like earlier this year, because I was hesitant. I'm not going to lie, I was hesitant. I was sitting on a lot of footage that I had on my camera. I was recording stuff, but I wasn't really doing anything with it. It was just sitting on memory cards on my cameras. And I was like, you know what? I need to get a laptop, and I need to get editing software, and I just need to just go for it and just start editing and putting stuff together, and just go for starting a YouTube channel. And that's what it really boiled down to. And I started my channel back in April, and it's been up ever since then. It's been up ever since then. So the goal of my channel is to just, like, get as much content as I possibly can. Get it, and to basically develop a audience that would, a loyal audience that would, like, you know, really enjoy my videos, and to get as many cover as much ground as I possibly can across the states, and international as well, and ultimately to just gain a large just to gain a large viewer base. That's pretty much what it is. And I want this channel to grow exponentially over the course of the next few years or so. So within the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, um, however long I ultimately do the YouTube thing, I want to have a loyal viewership. I don't like to say the word fan. I don't like necessarily like the word fan base, but I just like to, I like to call it like my just people, just my supporters, more or less. So that's really what my goal is ultimately. GQ Jamal, what up, bro? Okay. GQ Jamal in the building. Thanks for joining the live stream. Just came across just came across your channel the other day, man. You got some good stuff up there. You really got some good content, brother. Appreciate your support for sure. What do you edit with? I see that you can upload frequently. How long does it take for you to edit a video? Uh, it really depends. It really depends. Like, it could take an hour to 2 hours. It depends on how much content I have, really. Um, and I have some editing software on my laptop. It's called Movavi software. Um, Movavi is it's pretty straightforward editing software, very affordable, and I use that, and I just I use Movavi, and yeah, it takes so it really depends on how long the video is. It could take 30 minutes to an hour in some cases. So in some cases, just to render a video, it could be an hour to 2 hours. You know, and so yeah. But my longer videos, like I had a couple of videos that were 2 to 3 hours. It took me to edit those videos, of 2 to 3 hour videos, hour long videos. It took me like maybe the amount of time that it took me to edit those 2 to 3 hour long videos might have been like an hour 45 minutes to 2 hours. So ultimately depends on how the length of the video, and how much I never really, and it doesn't take me as long to edit videos, because I don't put too many like I guess I don't put too many, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like special effects and stuff like that. If you're using special effects and all those other type of things, it'll probably take you longer, because those make the videos, for one, it takes it makes the video size file bigger. So if you add in more like like special effects and things of that nature, the video is going to take longer to render, and the longer it takes to render the video, yeah, it's going to take. It can take rendering can take anywhere between 1 to 2 hours. Again, depending on how much content that you have in your video, you know, like that's ultimately what it boils down. It's boils down to. But as far as tips, like I said, as far as tips, I would say, you definitely want to, if you want, like, if here's the thing, the f- the faster it takes to upload the video or to render the video, you're going to like, I'm trying to see how I can explain this. Okay, like when I before I render my videos, I put it in the highest resolution or the highest quality possible. So generally, the higher the quality, the more space it's gonna take up, and then it's gonna take longer to render it because you're rendering it in the best quality possible. But because my videos lately have been shorter, um, you know, then my videos lately have been shorter. It's probably takes me like 30 minutes to render them because they're like 20, 24 minute videos with very little special effects and stuff like that. Just a couple of, you had a subscribe button come up on the screen a couple of times, and that's pretty much it. But my intros are probably my it probably takes me longer to edit my intros and my videos than it does to edit the actual video. And that's how what I've been experiencing lately. My intros, because it's about, you know timing, those different uh images that you see in the video in the intros, are generally 7 seconds long. So it's really what it boils down to, just, you know, but anytime, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for checking out the channel. I checked out some of your videos and excellent work. Keep up the great work and keep pushing, my brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, man. Like, I appreciate the encouragement. Encouragement is very, that's very key in me, keeping this thing going. You know, if you ever want to go live and collab, hit me up. I'm always down to collab with new people, talk about class act. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I definitely, yeah, collaboration video definitely would be cool, man. For sure. Like, I'm definitely down for that. You know, I'm always open for collabs. And yeah, Class Act was that was my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. Like, Kid and Play back in the 90s, man. Oh man, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Tommy from Martin was in that movie too, bro. That's crazy to think that movie came out before Martin even premiered the TV show. That was Tommy in his early days. Tommy was also in Harlem Nights. Man, yeah, man, yeah, man. R.I.P. Tommy from Martin. Yeah. Bro, man. I mean, bro, man from the fifth floor was in there as well. He was in that movie. Yeah, that was a Class Act was a classic, man, for sure. But yeah, yeah, editing is like, editing is it could take some time, and it also depends on the type of project you do. Vlogging, like I said, vlogging is a lot more. It doesn't take as much time because it's not as, um I guess, it's not as in depth. Like I just add a couple of little graphics, like like I just started adding the little the title at the beginning of as like right after the intro, and then I have the little words come up on the screen. I just started doing that like a few videos ago, but like it's pretty like vlogging doesn't take as much special effects and all that other stuff that like as much as like if somebody was like making a documentary or like a little like mini movie or something like that, then those will definitely take a lot longer. Because I mean, honestly, editing can be fun. If you have fun with it, it's pretty cool. But at the same time, it can be very time consuming. But it all depends on what you and what type of project you're trying to do. That's really ultimately what it boils down to. I'm still here just trying to catch up with some work. Kids are asleep now, and oh wow, so it's almost midnight where you are, huh? Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's where I'm at now, it's 3:43 in the afternoon. Wow. Catch up. Yeah, yeah. I wish you the best in your efforts as far as doing that, as far as getting that work done. I know how challenging that could be. But with the kids, I know that with the kids being asleep now, it should be, yeah, it'd be a little bit easier. Yeah, for sure. It takes me half an hour to edit videos, and depending on the topic, my videos are at least 15 to 20 minutes long. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There's like those are pretty much the variables that go into editing. Like depends on what you're gonna talk about and like and how long the videos are. Um which is why I'm glad like here lately I've been focusing more on the smaller cities and smaller towns because I'm usually able to cover a lot of those within like some like within 20 minutes, some might be 30, depending. And I had some videos I've done lately that were between like you know 13-15 minutes. So my videos have gotten shorter since I started focusing a lot more on smaller towns. Um, and but yeah, because those big city vlogs were a lot longer, and yeah, it just but yeah, I just definitely be just trying to think of new ways to like structure my videos and just I just try to I'm still learning. Yeah, as I've been on this YouTube thing now. I've been doing the YouTube. Well, I've had this channel for now 7 months. 7 months. So it's something that I'm glad that I dove into because I was a little apprehensive at first, but I'm glad I got into it. Now I just it's been something that I've just been staying consistent with. So, but I'm definitely glad I can get get the engagement from my subscribers and things like that. It really makes it a lot easier to do what I do, you know. Especially it definitely makes it motivational. What do you want us to call you? P9 travel vlogs or peers? Either one is fine with me. Either one is fine. Um, or simply P9. Whichever one is cool. Yeah, whichever one. Some movies reviews like Boys in the Hood and like Menace to Society are hard to fit about 20 minutes because there's a lot to talk about. Yes, absolutely. It's a lot of depth in the basically in the subject matter that goes into those movies, man. You know, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Boys in the Hood was another one of my favorites. Back then, yeah, my favorite scene was when Lawrence Fishburne, when he was talking to the block, talking to the people about, I think he was talking about gentrification or something. He was, and he was talking about how unwise it was for people to retaliate, and you should use black men need to use our head as opposed to, you know, that particular scene was like one of my favorite scenes of all time because it was so deep, man, and it resonates. It's like it's some of the realest stuff that you could, as you could that you see a black man speaking logic into other young black men in the community. That was one of the most profound scenes I've ever seen in a movie. I remember Grady, Grady from Sanford and Son. He was in that scene too. I remember that. I remember that, man. He was the OG in that scene. That was cool. Do you edit on the wrong on the road or only at home? Mainly at home. I do all my most of my edits at home. There has been a time, but there has been a time where I have when I was in Florida. When I was in Florida, I was in Florida for like a week. I had a week off of work. That was like the only time I edited on the road. I took my laptop with me, and yeah. So that was like the only time I really done it on the road, and that was pretty. And then even then, my edits. I did my edits like at night. I would get all the footage during the day, and then at nighttime I would edit the videos and then post them overnight, like upload them overnight while I as I sleep. We got four people in the building. Four people in here. That's what's up. Yeah, I tell people keep your blooper videos just in case you make a behind the scenes video. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, man, because I be having my moments where I done have my moments I'm recording, and yeah, there's some interesting stuff that happened behind, like, in the background, or yeah, for sure. P9, do you use Chat GPT? I think it would help you. I transcribed your last video and asked to make a description. I've never used Chat GPT before. I'm gonna look into it. Um, yeah, I'm not too familiar with it, to be honest, but I'll look into it for sure. I made a Friday skit. I was recording at 7 a.m. in the morning and bugs was eating me up. LOL. Those bloopers come in handy. LOL. Nah, for real though. For real though. Because at the end of the day, when we look at the bloopers, those are it pretty much kind of it shows you your human side. It shows that we are human and things happen and it gives a little bit more I guess it makes things a little bit more interesting. For sure, man. Give a definitely add some humor for sure. All right, hold on once. Yeah, yeah. I'll go check. I'll go check it out. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I got your email. I responded to it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. So this would basically be like description, something to put in the description box. That would be that looks pretty good. That looks really good. Those are some really good suggestions right there. And how do I pronounce? Is it Hersey? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hersey TV? Am I saying that right? Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure. I thought that's what it was. I just wanted to verify it. But yeah, those are some really good suggestions, though. Those are some really good suggestions. Positive Lamb 777 in the building. How are you how are you today? Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you. Positive Lamb 777. Positive Lamb be making some really good videos as well. Um, over there in the UK. Shout out to Positive Lamb. Yeah, you guys definitely go check definitely go check her out. Definitely go check her out. Really good content. I think people will mostly find you through search. Your description and title should make it more search friendly. Yeah, definitely. You absolutely right. And that's another thing too. That was something that I was struggling with, just trying to find find good titles and stuff like that, because I remember, you know, a lot of people do say that titles are very important in regards to, your searchability and stuff like that. So that's really good looking out. Really good looking out, Hersey. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Description, and the description is important as well. Very much so. So I definitely use that format. That's a really good format to use. Absolutely. For sure. That's another thing too, man. What I like about my subscribers, you guys have very much been very helpful. Y'all been very helpful in suggestions, basically feedback, and just engaging, especially when I do those posts, those community posts, and people just basically, it just gives me an idea of what the people like the content that people want, and and I do my very best to deliver. So I much is much appreciated. But yeah, positive lamb. I'm doing really good. Um, I'm doing really good. Just been working, working my job, working my 9 to 5, and vlogging. And so just having that balance of YouTube and 9 to 5, and just trying to improve the content, or making my best efforts in improving the content, and I am seeing that happening. So I am seeing and people have been giving me a lot of feedback in regards to like videos content being good, so that's really appreciated. you know Hopefully one day we can ditch the 9 to 5. Yeah, that's the day. That is the plan for sure. That is one of my that is definitely in the that is definitely my goal for sure. Because doing this content is a lot of fun. Um, even with the challenges, even with the challenges that come with it, I feel I still like I embrace that challenge, and it's still like it's definitely worth it to me. You know. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching the videos too. You guys watching the videos, leaving the feedback, leaving the comments, and liking the video and everything like that. You know, much appreciated. But how's the weather? How's the weather where you guys are? How the weather where you guys are right now? Where I'm at, it's very cloudy, very cloudy. Looks like any minute now it's gonna start raining. Is this your first live? Actually, I did a live last week, and I did a live last week and a live a few days before that. Um, I did a live last week, and it was pretty good. It was like I was on here for like 2 hours. And I'm really starting to get used to this live stream thing. It took me a minute to it took me like probably 6 months of me having this YouTube channel to do my first live. So it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's a really good way to engage with the viewers. You know. Oh, it's snowing there. Oh wow, snowing. Woohoo, snowing in England. Wow, dang. Already, huh? Yeah, see, we don't get any snow here. Like, well, last year it snowed here in Huntsville around January, and that snow was it was real thick, real thick. We generally get thick snow here in Huntsville. This was probably Huntsville, Alabama, around this part, northern Alabama is probably one of the most snowy parts of the deep south. Oh, okay. Thanks for tuning in, Cut Leo the mom. I appreciate it. You enjoy your day as well, and you have a good night. You have a good night. I appreciate you for joining the stream today. I didn't see them on your channel. I checked them out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely check them out. Definitely check them out. I appreciate that. Yeah. I try to do these live streams as often as I possibly can. Um, because like I said, I've been having fun with them, and also in the process of having fun, these live streams have been very informative. We generally have pretty good conversations and tell some jokes here and there, stuff like that. But it's been overall just mostly informative. I just try to, and I'm also doing it just so people can get to know me more than just being more than just from seeing me on the vlogs. You can chop it up with me, live and direct. So that's what I like about this. Best way to get your watch time up. People like to interact. Absolutely, yes. Most definitely. You absolutely right about that. You know, like the longest live that I did a live, I think it was last Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Last Monday, it was on Veterans Day. And yeah, it was a lot of people that came into the live. I think that was like my most viewed live stream that I've had so far. It was I think I had as many as like 30 people in the live stream that day. And it was really cool. It was really cool. Had a couple of new people who never even saw my channel before came through. It was good experience meeting new people. So, you know, I really enjoy it. It was it was about roughly 2 hours, 2 hour stream, probably a little longer. But yeah. And matter of fact, Kaleo was in there as well. Kaleo was in that stream as well, So yeah, it was pretty live, pretty live. But yep, so far we got looks like we have two people left in the chat, or two people left in the stream. My bad, two people left in the stream. And yeah, if anybody new coming into the stream, make sure you hit that like button. Where do you plan to visit next? Where do I plan to visit next? Uh, probably somewhere here in Alabama. Probably somewhere. It's more than likely going to be somewhere here in Alabama. Probably more than likely Prattville, Alabama, which is outside of Montgomery. But I definitely, especially like I probably say, more than likely in April, between March and April, um, I'm gonna be doing a lot more. Like I plan on doing a lot more out of state visits. Like probably going to be outside of the southern portion of the United States. Probably make my way Midwest. Do some vlogging out in the Midwest. And then also at some point next year, I plan on making my way out to the Mountain West, out there to Colorado, and you know, places like that. Show us Prattville, the neighborhoods. I want to see the good and the ugly, the industry. Okay, yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Prattville is a pretty interesting town. Yeah. Yep, I grew up not too far from Prattville. Well, I grew up in Montgomery. Prattville is not that far from Montgomery. You know, you got Prattville, you got Wetumpka, you got Millbrook. Yeah, definitely. Also, the statistics of the town. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, like yeah, Prattville has they have a pretty big they have a pretty big industry out there, being that it's so close to Montgomery. I don't know if I'm not sure if they have like a if they have because in the Montgomery area they have a few like industrial plants and manufacturing plants. So yeah. I mean, back when I was growing up, I've only been there a handful of times, like, when I was growing up in that area, in like Montgomery area. But, the few times that I've been to Prattville, there wasn't much development out there. That was a lot of retail development. and a lot of retail development there. They have a golf course. Prattville's, it's pretty much it has that it's that suburban, pretty much that suburban look to it. They also have, they have a downtown there as well. Prattville's a really, yeah, that'd be a really good city to check out and vlog in. Um, Statistics of the town, yeah, definitely, definitely. Joe and Nick's road trip, yeah, I'll take a look at that as well. Videos are not much different than theirs, but you can learn what makes their videos get lots of views. Okay. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I definitely want to take some pointers from them because I love road trip videos. Those are one of my favorite. I like those are like one of my some of my favorite type of videos. Matter of fact, let me pull up that channel right now. Oh wow, 497K, 497,000 subscribers. Jeez. Wow. They document towns and cities. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check them out. Texas. Oh, they go to those. That's a video they have where they visited a ghost town in Texas, Marfa, Texas. Wow, desert towns, poor Mexican towns. Wow. Yeah, that's true though. It's good to go to places like that. Like you said, getting the good, the bad, and the ugly to show the different like the different parts of the cities and towns. Like that's really cool. Yeah, I just subscribed to the channel. I just subscribed to the channel, and I'm gonna indulge in their content. I'm gonna binge watch some of their content because these always old people like that are always like my one of my favorite like go to channels. They also have done Alabama. I definitely got to see those. I definitely got to see those. Okay, Louisiana. They've been in Louisiana. Oh, they went up to New Jersey too. They went to Camden, New Jersey. Wow. Through my lens and RV or TV. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check those channels out as well. People really want to see the ugly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, you pretty much get that in every in pretty much every city and town has a bad has a not so good looking part. Absolutely. Yeah, not much different, but with time you get you just them even better. Yeah, that's the goal. That's them definitely trying definitely striving to improve for sure over time. Wow. Kansas towns, dying Kansas towns where houses cost less than a pickup truck. Wow. I gotta see that. Kansas is another Kansas is another interesting state. Yeah, like a lot of land. A lot of those cities don't really have much in them, you know. Louisiana, they went to Louisiana too. There's a lot of cities like that in Louisiana with not much to them. Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville, many other parts of Alabama. You can take a few pointers from them. P9, just keep at it. The great thing is that your content watch. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville. Well, I know they got Birmingham. They went to Birmingham. I know they definitely got some good. I know they definitely got some interesting stuff out there. Yeah, Birmingham is something else. Birmingham is something else. Montgomery too. So you got a wide variety of neighborhoods there in Birmingham and Montgomery. Huntsville as well, for sure. That's definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna go check them out. I'm gonna go check them out for sure. We're getting ready to go binge watch them now. Make have some dinner, and binge watch Joe and Nick's road trip. And I'm also check out Through My Lens and RVer TV as well. But yeah, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now. I appreciate everybody for tapping in this afternoon or evening, morning, wherever it is, wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in. Thanks for watching. And I'm definitely going to come back with another live stream tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thanks for everybody who tapped in. And you guys have a good rest of your evening. Yeah, definitely appreciate the encouragement, Hersey TV. Hersey, I appreciate the encouragement. Appreciate everything. And you take care as well. And yeah, definitely hope you enjoy those videos. All right. Thanks again for the advice and the email. And y'all guys take care. Peace.